My name's Samuel Tupou. I'm a printmaker and I predominantly use silkscreen printing to produce my artwork. This particular piece is a progression on works that I've been making over the last 4 or 5 years that are looking at distorting found imagery using oversized pixelation. This image that I've used is from an old tourist brochure from the 50s, originally painted by Frank McNamara, and I like that piece in that it kind of is promoting this ideal notion of leisure and kind of the day at the beach, and I kind of related to that artwork in that it kind of carries the promise of of so much of sunshine and sand and surf. The idea is that the works are pixelated to a point that they become unrecognizable. The main elements in the work are the colour and the pattern. The colour is derived from the original poster or brochure, and the pattern was inspired to create by looking at the architecture in the Story Bridge. So in my work, I've always had a strong sense of pattern, which is influenced by Pacific Island tapa cloth design. The first time I came to Brisbane, it was when my family moved from Dunedin in New Zealand up to Nhulunbuy in the Northern Territory. The first thing I remember about Brisbane was the heat, and it was raining. I think it was February. The friend's house that we were staying at had a swimming pool, which was it was a bit of a shock. Overall, I think it's a fantastic place to live and to make art in Brisbane. Coming from Cairns and North Queensland, one of the things I do miss is that the sense of community within the creative scene. It's because it being such a small town, it's very easy to get to know and meet everyone, whereas in Brisbane, sometimes I'm like, oh right, I didn't even know you live in Brisbane. Again, going back to when we first moved to Australia, the difference of light was as a child was probably one of the biggest differences. Everything was so bright. So I've kind of tried to use that in the artwork that I make. That's one of the things that got me interested in screen printing in particular, is that being able to use color and I like experimenting with color and seeing colors that are maybe shouldn't go together, like throwing them in there just to see what happens, and yeah.